Hello and welcome back to another vlog for the week. So finally finished the chimp. I think if you saw in my last vlog, that's what he looked like. So I'm going to take some photos of him either today or tomorrow, and then I can send the photos to the customer, and then I can probably send him off pretty soon. I do have another commission sort of in the works, which is a cat. It's like a little tuxedo, black and white cat. So that'll be fun to make. And yeah, and then I want to get started on the red panda doll. So today I'm going to just prepare the eyes for both those dolls. The glass eyes, that is. The red panda, I just have to just look at some Google images, some reference images of the eyes, and just see what I've got in stock, and maybe make the eyes if I don't have the correct colour and pupil. So that's fun. And also I want to get those the unicorn things done, so the Decoden things done. So I'll probably do some of that today, maybe, or tomorrow, or this week, I guess. And yeah, so a little bit planned. Yes, I also have to do a video for the sunsets. So I'm going to put the sunsets up maybe next week in my shop, all of the originals, and maybe a separate listing for the printables. And yeah, so I'll have a look at that. I'm thinking of putting the printables in my Etsy as well, like just the printable versions, and see if that's any good. But because I hate Etsy, but it's good for having like two platforms when you have like stock stuff. So if I put it on Etsy, then I obviously put it at a higher price. But then I let everybody know that you can find it in my website. So I'm kind of just using Etsy as like advertisement because Etsy is shit. And yeah, just not happy with that platform. So just kind of using it as an advertisement. And yeah, so it's Etsy. I used to like you once, not anymore. So yeah, a couple of things in the making. I kind of do want to start sculpting because I haven't sculpted something for a little while, so looking forward to sculpting something again. And yeah, so I've been revisiting the supplies thing as well, so just sort of picking out what I want to order for the supplies in my shop to make art dolls. So I'm looking at a lot of, well, I've already got some supplies in my shop. So I've got the ball and socket armatures in my shop, and all of the tools and accessories that you need to make the ball and socket armatures. And I'm looking at stocking Sculpey as well. And I still have to do just a bit more research on pricing and stuff. And just like the same paints that I use, so I'm looking at stocking the Lumiere paints, the Jacquard paints. So this will be for the coloured actual paints, like acrylic paints, and also the fabric paints that I use, because I normally use these fabric paints as well. So I'm looking at stocking these textile paints for painting faux fur. I have looked at stocking faux fur before, but I need to do a bit more research because you have to spend a lot of money to actually get them shipped in. So whether it's worth it or not, I'm not sure. Plus I don't really have the space for that. But yeah, I'll continue doing some more research with it. And just like tools and stuff, like little bits and pieces that you need. So tools like sculpting tools that I use, paint brushes as well. What else? Just little bits and pieces, I think. And yeah, so that's my kind of plan. But yeah, so I'll probably leave it there and start working on stuff. I really need to need to take the photos of the chimp, and yeah, kind of looking forward to taking the photos because it looks really photogenic. I took some quick ones on my iPhone for Instagrams, and yeah, it looks pretty photogenic and excited for more. But yeah, so I'll leave it there, and yeah, catch up with you probably at the end of the vlog. Don't know, I got socks, but at the end of the vlog. So yeah. Very dark here. There's a bit wintry over in Australia at the moment, but I'm gonna end the vlog for this week. So I basically, just to sum up, I took some photos of the chimp doll, which turned out really well. So I've just got to edit those and send them off to the customer, and then I could probably pack that and the Tibetan fox, because they're both the same customer. I can send them off when I hear back from the customer. So that's exciting. Really like the way it turned out. So it's gonna be pretty cool releasing those images, even though Instagram doesn't ever push my posts out to literally anyone. I think the last post I pushed out, it reached like one of the ones that it pushed out, it reached 7 people, and I have like 25k followers, and it reached 7 people. So that's sick. It's like a shadow ban or something by this point, which is odd. But anyway, I digress. I guess I'll just have to like do some more stuff on TikTok and surprisingly Facebook. So yeah, keep an eye out for those images that are coming. I just got to edit them, and I've obviously got to do the videos for them. So I think the video of the body and the armature will be on my Patreon, and I still have to do the one for the Tibetan fox as well. But I'll get there. I will get there. And so the rest of the time I just kind of experimented with some Decoden stuff, and I'll go into more detail I think in maybe a separate video or something, but just to give a little thing, I experimented with this medium, this Liquitex medium, just to see how it turns out. So I experimented with like 2 little cupcakey things. So this is the bigger one. It's probably not going to focus. Yeah. Yeah, these little cupcakey things. They're not 100% dry. They're dry to touch, but yeah, the inside is still really sort of not set yet. It is quite thick, but yeah, I really enjoyed doing these mini little cupcake things. So I'm thinking of getting like a cupcake mold and yeah, doing some cupcakes. So that would be kind of cool. And then I did like this little tea light sort of thing cupcake as well. And these are just an experiment, and yeah, just to see how it all turned out. And yeah, I think it's a little bit too hard, I think. But I also have, don't know where it is, must be in the bag, I must have put it away somewhere. I also had like a one that you buy, and it kind of seems like the same thing, like an acrylic medium, the same sort of thing, and it kind of, it's a little bit softer to the touch to dry, so they must add like glue or something to it. I don't know. But like I made a little chocolate one with a unicorn horn in it. I'm not completely sold on the color of the unicorn horn, so not sure what I want to do about that yet. But I put like icing around here to match the same icing on there. It's just like a little chocolate one, I guess. So that was trying out that chocolate cream that I've had for such a long time, and I never tried it. But yeah, I'll probably continue doing some more experiments, because I think maybe a certain glue or something that, like, I just want to know what they're making the Decoden cream out of. And I really do think it's got some sort of glue in it, which gives it the softer sort of touch. I think it's an acrylic medium mixed with glue and pigment slash paint. And I think the point of the glue is to, I did like a little experiment here with the acrylic medium, and it dries, you can move it, but it dries hard. So I think the point of the glue is to make it, to give it that little bit of softness. And yeah, so I also did some Decoden on the unicorn horns. So I really like these ones, they're really cool, but they're meant to be hung on the wall, so it's a wall piece, it's a piece for a wall. And I used the Decoden cream that I used. I quite like this cream. It's just Daiso air dry clay mixed with water, and I think it turns out really nicely. It's like nice, fluffy, light. It's a little hard to work with, and it's a little time consuming to get it to the consistency, but I really like the way it turns out. So yeah, I think I like the way this one turned out. I try not to overcrowd it too much with some, you know, all of the Decoden pieces, but all of those I sculpted, apart from like this little rose flower, and obviously the glittery stuff, or the reflective stuff. So that's the purple one, and this is the blue one. So 2 different colors, but yeah, meant to be hung on a wall like so. It's just supposed to be like a little happy fun piece, but there we go, you can see better. So I color coded these ones this time. The other Decoden stuff I did like the opposite, but these ones I color coded. So I did the blue macaroon with the blue horn and just like blue stuff. But yeah, so there are the 2 horns. So I will have to take some photos of them and put them in my shop. But I still undecided if I want to do the unicorn doll. I think I do. So I'll just have a think about that, because then I have to delay these Decoden pieces to go out until that doll's finished. But I haven't even started the doll yet, so yeah, I mean, I could do a sculpture, but I think I'll rather do a doll, I think. Speaking of dolls, doll update. So I am just getting the eyes prepared for the red panda doll. So they're just really basic brown eyes, but got those prepared, so they're now dry, and I can start just mapping out, like planning everything, and start sculpting the face. I obviously have to sculpt the hands too, but I won't have to sculpt them out of cos clay, which is good. So this doll will be done much faster than the chimp one. And yeah, so I'm going to try and get a few dolls on the go at the moment, now that the chimp one is done. And yeah, I'll probably have some more time for watercolors and stuff, so I'm going to do a poll over my Patreon to vote for the next watercolor series, so the free printables that are going to be over on my Patreon. And I'll just do like a few options and then see what everyone is into. And yeah, so I'm going to be doing a video on the sunset watercolors that will be available. I'll probably do a TikTok video as well. So I'll do a separate video on all of those sunsets, and I'll probably put it up this Friday. And they'll be all the original ones. They're not perfect, but I'll go through that in that video. But there is also the option of the printable versions as well. Again, I'll go into that in a separate one. I'll be back. Yeah, sorry, I'm back. What was I talking about? The watercolor stuff? Anyway, yeah, so I'll do a poll on my Patreon for the next watercolor little series. And yeah, so that's pretty much it for this little vloggy vlogs. What else? That's about it, I think. So thanks to my patrons for supporting me. I really appreciate it. That red panda will go up for early access when it's finished, along with any of my other pieces of work. So if you want to nab something, head over there and join any tier. You can get stuff earlier. What else? Yes, you can find me on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook as well. I mean, you can theoretically find me on Instagram, but you know, I never posts my stuff out. And my shop, creaturesandnet.com. So I'll probably leave it there. And thanks for watching. And don't forget to like, subscribe, share, all that. It helps my channel grow and pushes my stuff out a bit further. So I'll catch you in the next one. And yeah, catch you later. Bye.